Hey everyone, my name is Casey, and I am being called to do something out of my comfort zone because it's time. I have been dreaming of sharing love with as many people as I possibly can for a very long time. I have kind of always known it was my mission. Love and light, actually, mostly light. That's what I identify with, and that's what I want to embody and bring to you. So I have been called to step up and do this on a bigger scale. So I'm starting this YouTube channel so that I may offer you a reflection of the light that I see you as. So I am wanting to be able to talk about and share some insights that I have about what is happening in the world for lightworkers like yourself, starseeds. I know that's you because you're listening now and you are finding me because we resonate at a similar frequency. If you're watching this, I'm sure that you are someone who senses that they're here on a mission, who feels like they are here to change the world. It's true. That is what you're here to do. And it is right now more about being than doing. And I want you to know that what you do, yes, super important, but how you are and how you feel is even more important. As the earth is ascending right now and elevating human consciousness, we, the light bringers and the wayshowers, are being called to step out of doing quite so much. And this has really been prevalent this summer. We are moving into a space of heart-centered beingness where your vibration is going to be the most important thing, because that is what we're here to do, to raise our vibration so that our bodies can hold more light and so that we may offer this light to the world. We are in a process of soul embodiment right now, a process of joyful soul embodiment. A lot of people are talking about this stuff right now, the ascension process and the shifts and changes that are happening in humanity. But the message that I really come to bring from my heart to yours is that this is only as hard as we believe it to be. We are moving into a time where we are going to be the light embodied in soul form in our human physical reality. So we might as well have some fun with it. We are able to, if we want to play with it, to enjoy it, and to do this embodiment with joy, joyfully. We're moving into a state where New Earth is already here and we have access to it when we are residing in heart-centered consciousness. And we can't look around the world, around at everything that is seemingly going wrong and is full of chaos and all of that. Our job as the light holders and the starseeds who are bringing in these higher vibrational frequencies is to be the light and to receive these joyful feelings in our bodies and live in them, to embody them so thoroughly that we offer a shift of the mass consciousness through our collective consciousness and radiance. So basically, I'm saying what people have been saying for a long time. It's time to shine. I love the words of Marianne Williamson, who says that our greatest fear is not our weakness, but in our ability to shine. And that's our power. I'm paraphrasing because the actual quote just fell out of my head. But basically, we have for many, many years been afraid of our own power and our own light. And by many years, I mean many, many eons and many lives because it wasn't safe. It was really dangerous to shine really brightly. And anyone watching this, either on a soul level, a collective lightworker consciousness level, or on a conscious level, has experienced in this life and past lives death and destruction and demise and torture from shining. So many of us and my friends and myself have been cast out into the desert, who have been burned at the stake or drawn and quartered, tortured. Not only bad things happening to yourself, but also to the people that you loved. So it hasn't been safe to shine our light, and we've done it anyway. And that was an initiation into being able to hold and stand for the light even when it was not going to end well. We've finished with that phase of our existence. And this time, friends, it is safe. And we are undoing a whole lot of old patterns and old trauma collectively that's being held in our cells and in our human ego. The ego is not a bad thing. The human ego is a defense mechanism for us. So the ego is trying to keep us safe. And the human ego says, hey, it was not safe last time when you were really luminous and bright and holding the truth and shining it out to everyone. When you showed how magical you were and how powerful you were, that did not go well. So our human ego tries to keep us small, itty bitty, so that we can blend in. And we've been doing our work sort of undercover for a long time and in this life as well. But the call is now to all of you to boldly and vulnerably step out and shine your radiant, luminous, brilliant light that you are, and allow the magic of your light body, the light that you carry in your heart that is able to illuminate the darkness of this whole world. Yeah, it's time to shine, and brilliantly, my friends. It's not super comfortable. It doesn't feel super safe to most of us right now, but the moments of discomfort, the opportunities that we have through these to grow and bring it to the next level are why it's so important to have the lessons that come from polarity. So we have come to play in the darkness and play in all of the suffering and the trauma for many, many reasons. But the number one reason is because we're all these fractals of the infinite source of creation that is all of reality, that is all knowing, but not experiential knowing. So just straight up consciousness is totally aware of everything, but being aware of something, let's say like fire being hot, is not the same thing as touching a fire and then burning it, burning your hand, feeling the burn, feeling the heat. So we came here, all of us as fractals of this infinite source consciousness, to feel the fire, to experience it all, like the good, the bad, the terrible, the blissful, the amazing. It's just for experience points and to learn and grow. And we don't have to do it all ourselves. Well, we are if we go back to the point that we're all one, but we are able to learn and grow from each other and learn from each other's experiences too. So that's what this has all been. But we're moving out of this phase now, this experiment, this game of the 3D realm that we've been playing in. And Ascension time is actually now, and the new earth is already being created, and we are embodying more and more light in our physical beings than ever before. And it's a bit of a rough ride, a lot of We call them Ascension symptoms, as we are transforming our physical bodies to be able to contain this light. And this process of soul embodiment has been a rough ride for many of you. And I want to invite you to step into a place of transformation where we can let it be fun and joyful and full of celebration, because friends, we're doing it. It's finally here. The thing we've been working towards for millennia. It's finally here, and we're finally moving forward with light, and a whole nother wave is waking up on the planet, and things are going to be shifting rapidly. So we may offer ourselves permission to have a little fun with it, to play with it, to enjoy our magic and our light, and give ourselves permission to shine at the next level. So I am authentically and vulnerably sharing myself now through these videos, and I want to be honest and raw and brave and sharing my capacity for connecting with spirit and for being in connection with my multidimensional selves, with all of the different soul aspects of my being that I know reside within me. The past life experiences melding with this body that is Casey, also melding and connecting with different higher aspects of myself that live in different dimensions and in different vibrations outside of time. My higher self, the parts of myself that sit on Pleiadian and Sirian joint force councils of light. These aspects are all being integrated into my being, and there's potential and possibility for you to be connecting with these larger aspects of yourself as well. As we move out of polarity and into a space of oneness, all of these aspects of ourselves are going to be merging together within our being, and we're going to have just this joyful access to states of bliss within our bodies, the likes of which we have not dreamed or been able to experience in these physical bodies yet. And I am so grateful to be able to share some of these things with you. So I intend to create these videos on a variety of subjects, just whatever I am called to speak about, whatever I feel needs to be said through me. And even though a lot of people are talking about a lot of these things now, I have a particular lens through which I want to share my light and knowledge about the ascension process with you. And I also want to connect with you and inspire and support you as you share your light as well, because it's time to step up into these next levels of luminance, my friends. You are all really bright, shiny stars. I can see and feel all of you watching here and now and throughout time and space, since we can connect outside of this in the 0 point realm, where we are all listening and watching together and connecting our hearts as one. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, the top of it too, in the middle portion, but also on behalf of the universe, for being here at this time and sharing your really important and unique special energy with the world. You are so beautiful and shiny, and you have the universe within you. And I am so excited to see where we're going next. So with love and light, I'm Casey Knight, and I will talk to you soon.